This particular piece has a couple different things going on in it that are distinct. Obviously, there's a frame. You usually don't do frames. But what's really interesting, too, though, is they're not distinctly the polygonal shapes. They're sort of smoothed out and curved, almost sort of creating like a dish. But they're emerging out of the surface as opposed to sitting on the surface.
Right.
So, and also, there's no over painting on this one or any drawing and things. So this one's a very sort of toned down and very quiet, calm piece. It's almost very meditative. So
yeah, I wanted this one to let the shadows do what the shadows do without trying to enhance it.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was a whole series of drawings where, yeah, the open cycle was forming, but the center. What happens next in the drawing series after the open cycle is a lot of drawings where the center is the most important element and it's open. And I didn't know how to represent that in the style of the other ones. Like, how do you represent? It would have to fade right to the wall.
Right.
So I didn't quite know how to do it. So then I figured I would, yeah, have it make the wall, make this be the wall, and have it emerge out of it.
Got it.
So we did our best to like smooth this so it flows all evenly.
Oh yeah, it's perfectly smooth.
Yeah, and then and then it would, well, it has to end, you see, because then it's going to flow onto the wall. So we have to bound it in some way. So the frame made sense.
Yeah.
And I didn't just want to do the regular frame, but actually there's a little more interest to have the shapes in the frame, a more visual internal shape interest, and. Then I got to thinking about, yeah, this open cycle, and you go through this whole process of like overcoming or awakening or becoming aware of your situation. So you see I'm caught in this cycle. It can be a pattern you repeat, you know, with your behavior towards someone, or an emotional cycle in yourself, or a procrastination, any of these kind of things. And you overcome it, and you think about why I'm not what I want or whatever, and you work on yourself, and you open up these cycles, and then they become not so dominant, not so critical. Okay, but at the same time you're still in a frame. Like every time you open up,
you're still bounded.
Yeah, there's always still something.
Got it.
Bounding. So here it is, opening. You go through this whole beautiful awakening and opening moment to discover, yeah, there's still limits and there's still bounds to what you're thinking about, and there's still the human behaviors that you have to worry about, and there's still suffering in your life.
Yeah, I think that's, hearing you talk about it, it is sort of then it almost like petals, or
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, they were very floral, that series of drawings.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So this whole series.
And now in the present moment, coming up to the show, yeah, all summer here and getting ready for the show, yeah, there's been a lot of florals.
Yeah. No, it's so subtle. But yeah, I like your explanation about the framing, though. That makes sense. So it really becomes an integral part of the piece, as opposed to, it's clearly not a decorative element because of the way you've made it sort of incorporate and become one with, but the strong color contrast between the wood grain and then this sort of very quiet.
Yeah, this is like that pure moment, like you dream about, like you've hit nirvana, right? You've come, you're enlightened, like these moments that like you're the carrot out there for meditation, like you're going to get to this point, yeah, and then you're there. But they say in Zen, there's a saying, you know, before enlightenment, chop wood and carry water.
Yes.
After enlightenment, chop wood and carry water.
Right.
So, yeah, you make enlightenment, and then whoop, you still got chores.
Yeah.
Still got to do the laundry.
Still have to do the laundry. That's a great piece.
Oh, thanks.